I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Lots are making some lineup changes. Our Leafs tied the series up after a rout against the Edmonton Oilers. Now it's time for Game 5, so let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, some bad news for Edmonton, as Riley Smith was injured last game and is unplayable for this game. So, playing for Edmonton on the first line is Dylan Guenther, Martin Necas, and Hendrik Sedin. On the second line is Keith Tkachuk, Michael Becca, and John McLean. On the third line is Pete Mahovlich, Kevin Stenlund, and Nelson Emerson. On their fourth line is Dave Schultz, Roy Conacher, and Michael Bunting. On defense, on the first pair is Samuel Girard with Sergei Gonchar. On the second pair is Darius Kasparaitis with Jacob Trouba. And on the third pair is Zach Bogosian with Henry Yokuharu. Starting in net is Ken Dryden, with Chris Terreri backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Riley Smith, Victor Arvidsson, and Chris Nyland. Playing for the Leafs on the first line, Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line is Scott Laughton, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Brock Nelson, and Mark Parrish. And on the fourth line is Marcus Johansson, Jonathan Taves, and Glenn Murray. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarge. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek with Artur Sheilov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sean Podine, Randy Hiller, and Philip Kurashev.
Hi everybody, it's James Savalsky for EA Sports. Well, these two fan bases just can't get enough, and they're going to get more with game number 5 tonight. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, saying that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Edmonton's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here they come on the attack. Denies him on a slobber. He looks deep to Guenther. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Big time stop.
Hasek's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Moves it quickly over to Foote. Here's a chance. Turns him away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Clark's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Moves it to Lindros. Takes it in front. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Steps into the offensive end. And that pass attempt is deflected. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Here's a centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dryden's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Stenlin's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. And now it's over to Hyman. Oh, smart heads-up read. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a short pass to Myers. Handles the pass. Stenlin's lugging the puck. And he dodges the poke check there. Pass out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Mahovlich. Quick pass to Bogosian. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Through center along the wing. Dumps it in. The Leafs have it behind the net. Toronto's got it along the wall. Gaining steam here on the attack. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Across the line from center. The Leafs have the puck now. Quick feed to McDonald. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Quick pass across to Girard. And he sends it across to Natchez. Shot and makes the save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Lindros wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Big time stop there.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
There's another great save. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. And that's a great heads-up play by Lindros. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. The Oilers have it in the offensive end. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. And now he tries to get it across to Lawton. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Sarich. Takes the field to back end. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Toronto's got the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. And he loses control here. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stop that one.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Mahovlich has got the puck in his own zone. Gonchar's got it against the boards. And that one's turned away. And now it's to Provorov. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Trouba. They put the puck into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Stenlin. Sends the pass over. Across the line, down the left wall. Edmonton's looking to break out. Battle along the boards. The Oilers gain possession. Just slide to the net. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Stenlin. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. across to Johansson. Toronto staying the line and into the zone. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, he kept it out with the pad off that deflection.
Well, he makes this save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
And he makes the save on that play. Dryden's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Here in the late going to the frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Leafs win the draw. Yokiharu's got it now deep inside his own end. Edmonton's across the blue line. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Scrum ensues along the boards. Moves it to Bogosian. Necas takes it along the wing. There's a collision. Dryden's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Both teams readying here for the face-off. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Well, a whole lot of nothing that period. Leafs are throwing everything they have at the goalie, but Dryden's standing on his head. Let's hope they can finally get one past him.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Dryden's been so dialed in right from puck drop, James, and it's a good thing he has been because he's faced a ton of rubber.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Oilers have been penalized, holding the call.
Anytime your opponent gets a step on you, it is so hard to not reach, but you got to find a way to continue to move your feet because if you do reach and you hold, you grab, you're going to the box.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. And he takes the dish. The Leafs have it now. Angles it over to Stenlund. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Unable to reach that one. The Leafs carried along the wall. Score goal! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Centering pass in front. Off the puck. Slides it across.
Dryden's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence. Necas is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
Toronto's playing it from the side. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good impressive habits there, and it leads to the kill. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Taken by Necas. And now he angles it across to Sedin. The Oilers have the puck in the corner. And that's broken out. Stopped with ease. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck across to Hyman. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Provorov. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nelson. Shot! Denies him on the play.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Into the offensive zone. Throws it in. The Oilers have it from their own end. Slides the pass over to Sedin. Jabs the puck away. Taken along the wall by Provorov. Grabs it in his own end. Moves the puck. Dumps it into the O-zone. Puck grabbed by Hyman. And that pass goes off a stick. Slides it diagonally to Valimaki. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the boards by Valimaki. And he can't hang on after that hit. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Lays the body. And here comes the knight in shining armor.
Well, this has been a heated game all the way around.
Dave Schultz was injured.
Down, you see that one of your players
the fight
is
between
injured.
Tyler Myers and Conacher.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Toronto's won the faceoff at center. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Dryden. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Dryden's going to hang on for a whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. The Oilers have it from the corner. Off the outside of the post and stays out. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Leafs win the draw. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by McLean. Quick pass to McDonald. Back to the blue line. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Shuts him down. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Slides the puck ahead for Yokiharu. Moves it on over to Bogosian. Moves the puck across to Pekka. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Foot. Denies him with the pad save. Quick feed to Foot. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Looks to set up at the point now. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen, so wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls. Schultz will not be returning to the lineup, James. We just received word, and he is definitely out. You know, this is tough to take because you look at this lineup, and it leaves a massive hole.
It certainly does leave a massive hole. And now it's about roster manipulation in terms of trying to navigate this down the stretch for the coaching staff. Here's a chance in front. Oh, a clutch save! My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, look at that hit! And there's the whistle. Penalty coming up here. They'll play some 4-on-4.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Here's a shot. Glove save by the goalie. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the back half of this period, the game is still scoreless. Lindros wins the face-off at his own end. Toronto's on the attack. Forces the turnover. Moves it quickly over to Stenlund. And they send it right back to him. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Edmonton's penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. Down the right side and into the zone.
Clark standing up, ready to go.
Here he is in front.
Oh, Pete Mahovlich.
Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it. The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James, that they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net on this power play. They do an excellent
Bondre,
job
could have had a
of
stick
getting
on
bodies
that.
in front of the paint. Well, the team will take the lead after that power play goal, and the coaches smile behind the bench. I think he gave a little bit of a fist bump there as well, just recognizing the efforts of the unit.
The Oilers' patience finally pays off. They stay with it, and they now have the lead in the back half of the second here, Cheryl.
Well, they're able to capitalize at the right time, James. It's about being opportunistic, but man, they have not been the better team. I mean, you can throw analytics out the window, because if you're looking at them, they should not be winning this game.
Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Through center. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Sedin's got the puck now in his own end. The Oilers take it across the line. The Leafs have it against the wall. Moves it to Clark. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Puts it on net and makes the routine save.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Here in the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Toronto's won the faceoff. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Dryden.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The Leafs have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Quick pass to Hyman. And he takes the feed. Sedin's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, my! Stops him with a glove!
Conacher's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. Can't connect as it goes off a stick.
Hyman's twig snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Jokiharu's got it in the defensive end. The Leafs have it behind the net. Throws one up to Nelson and sends it just out of reach. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. The Oilers take it along the wall, and they'll go the other way with it. Slides the puck across to Mahovlich. Broken up at center by Murray. The Oilers have it now. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Gains the zone through center. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, some bad luck, and the Leafs find themselves down a goal. Let's hope they can get this back in the third.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Leafs don't need to change their game plan, James. I mean, they're trailing by 1 goal, but they found a way to own the puck through the majority of the game, and this is a good sign anytime you're holding the puck. Now it's about being opportunistic and finding a way to get some net front presence and put one by the tender.
Toronto's got the puck. Moves it to McDonald. He carries the puck up along the wing. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And there's a shot! And he says no!
Dryden's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting and it provides energy.
The Leafs have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. Toronto's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Sends it out in front, and that's intercepted. Edmonton's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Shot! Makes a save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Lots of time left in this period. Edmonton's ahead 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And he comes up with a stop there. Takes the pass. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And he's ridden off the puck. Tries to feed it over to Tkachuk. With possession along the wall. Slides the puck down low. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. They've got some momentum here. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. The Leafs played along the wing. Lets it go. And that's off target as it hits a body. Over the line they come. Shot! Just enough to keep it out there. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Scoops up the puck here. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Mahovlich. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Grabs it in his own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Nelson. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Toronto's got possession at center. Nelson's got it in the offensive zone. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Slides the puck over. Moves to Koyoki-Haru. Slides the puck over to McLean. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Shot denied by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
McLean's getting 2 for holding.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
The Leafs once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Come on.
He's in all alone. Great save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Heck is ready for
How
the
many times are you going to get beat by a poacher?
Here. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Turns it aside with the glove.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Clark's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Puck picked up by Clark. How did he stop that one?
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
And he moves it up to Clark. Sends it over. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Dryden's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Pekka's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Leafs win it. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. And the puck leaves the zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Edmonton's got a chance to work the transition game now short-handed. They move the puck out of harm's way.
Come on, Valimaki. How do you let 2 people beat you there?
In the corner. And that's deflected. Hasek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Toronto's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Edmonton's penalty killers deliver off the outside of the iron.
The Oilers are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Right on the doorstep.
Oh, come on.
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Huge steal in his own end. And now he moves it to Lindros. Handles it along the blue line. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that's knocked away. Quick stop by Dryden.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Leafs win the face-off. Denies him. He got all of it. Dryden's going to elect to hang on for the whistle.
Good decision here, James. I don't think his team's playing that well in front of him. He has faced a majority of the shots in this one. Just look at the shot clock. And when you're overwhelmed, you jump on the puck and allow your team to reset, and that's what he's doing here.
Sedin's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass across to Natchez. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. The Leafs gain possession. And now he passes up to Burrows. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Excellent heads-up play to knock that puck down. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Natchez. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, look at this chance. And that's intercepted by Morrissey. Slides the puck to Clark. Here's a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Broken up by Tkachuk. Dryden's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Toronto's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish on their scoring chances here late in the third. Sends a pass over. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a short pass to Lindros. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. With the stop. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that puck leaves the zone. Edmonton's crossed the line and on the attack. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
In the final moments of this period, 1-0 the score. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Loose puck battle along the boards. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Jokiharju. Poked away at center by Tkachuk. The Leafs will play from the defensive zone. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Tkachuk's off to the box, holding the call.
Oh, late at the end of the third period, you have a one-goal lead, and now you gotta kill it off. This is a critical juncture for the PK unit.
Toronto's got a huge opportunity on this power play.
When you're struggling on your power play, you gotta get your shots through. Net front presence, take away the eyes of the goaltender. And when there's a rebound, you have to find a way to convert on a second or third opportunity.
Quick pass to Bunting. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Handles the puck. Passes out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. They lead in this series, a strong performance tonight. To me, it really started between the pipes, but what an effort.
Well, a collective effort, no question about it. I thought they were much better structurally in terms of how they defended, James, but it all comes back to the tender. When you can make 10-bell saves and really keep the puck to the outside and your rebound control, everyone knows you're dialed in.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. We'll talk to you then.
Well, the Leafs got goalied. Not much else you can say. As Toronto outshoots Edmonton 40-17. Edmonton now hits Toronto 40-38. Toronto has more time to attack, better pass percentage, won the faceoffs 24-14. Toronto went 0 for 4 in the power play. Edmonton went 1 for 1. For the box scores for Toronto, there was no scoring. And Hasek made 16 saves on 17 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .941 save percentage. For Edmonton, you had Pete Mahovlich with a goal, Kevin Stenlund with the assist. And Ken Dryden was a perfect 40 for 40. And with the loss, Edmonton now has a 3-2 series lead. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. For Game 5 of the series, where the Leafs might get eliminated.